I want to go into a little more, like, a discussion about this Hyde thing that I said earlier. I don't know if you caught it, but what I said was, Hyde from That 70s Show. I'm a huge fan of that show, always have been. It's what I would watch when I come home alone from school, every single day. Hyde is exactly the perfect definition of a latchkey kid. And I'm going to compare our lives a little bit, and I'm going to show you why. So, if you watch the show, or maybe try watching a couple episodes and then come back to this video, and maybe you'll understand. But in the show, you learn, I think in the first season at some point, that his parents have left, and that he's living in an apartment alone, and he's surviving off of, the scraps that his Eric Foreman, his best friend, is just kind of giving to him from his mom. And then he realizes, like, oh my god, he's like got nobody here. His mother and father have both left because, I don't know, there's nothing drawing us together anymore. There's nothing keeping marriages together anymore. And if you're not married, raising a kid is hard. So they bounced. I get it. I do get it. I wouldn't do it, but I do get it. And so as a result, and my mom had to work all the time. And there were 7 to 9 of us, all in one 3-bedroom house. I lived in, I remember the last time I lived with my mom, I lived in a den. The house had 2 living rooms, and then in the den, which was next to the kitchen, I had no privacy, which I didn't care because I was used to that, and I was used to just people pretending that I wasn't there. Honestly, like, I know my sister looked up to me a little bit, but other than that, people either thought I was acting like I was better than they, or that I was not one of them. I don't think this was a gay thing. I just think it was all in everybody's heads. Like, we didn't have a healthy discussion about it like a normal family would. I also never got, like, the talk from my dad or my mom. Everything I learned from TV or internet. After I was 18, unfortunately. 2 years before I contracted HIV. If somebody had gave a damn and just said, these are the realities, maybe I'd be in different circumstances. I'm not blaming them. I have my own will, but at age 15 or 16, when some very terrible things in my life went down, I was living with my dad, and my dad did not even care where I was, or even think about me at all. The only time my father ever thought about me was one time he sent me a tape in the mail, and it was a sermon condemning homosexuals. But I didn't take offense to that because I just looked at him like he's a child, or just incapable of reasonable thought, or really, love. So I just kind of rolled my eyes, and our relationship was never that great. So anyway, I slept in the den. Hyde slept in, like, a weird adjacent to the basement room on the TV show, which they made out to look like a room, kind of like me. Same thing. And then, let's see, what else? Hyde was, I'm not sure, I'm not sure if he was the instigator of the smoking of the weed, because everybody was doing it on the show, but I was always smoking weed or doing some kind of illicit drug at every point in my life, to be honest, and that's maybe that's why I have so many freaking health problems. But nobody was there to slap the shit out of my hand. So, and I did what I wanted and learned the hard way. Kind of like the actors learning the hard way right now by getting sued by those two girls. So, if you have any other characters you think are Latchkey kids, do share them with me. I'm gonna bring up some more people later on when I can think of them. I know there are some. So subscribe, please, and ask questions, comment. I invite all of it.